Hello, Rome Mithril here once again, getting back to Castlevania-y Simon's Quest. We have finished the Forced Blind project, but I'm still in a bit of a Castlevania mood, so let's see if we can get the best ending. To do so, you have to clear the game in 7 in-game days or fewer, so a bit of a speed run. Let's go for it. Right here in the first town, you do have a choice you have to make. You start the game with 50 hearts, only enough to buy one of two important items, either the white crystal or the holy water, both of which you'll need by the end of the game. The white crystal is more immediately important though, so we're going to go ahead and buy that, equip it, and get out of town. Our first goal is Berkeley Mansion. As long as you're in a building, mansions included, in-game time does not pass. This makes the mansions an ideal spot to grind for hearts and experience, which they're basically the same thing, so don't worry about it. In practice, I wanted to see if I could optimize things a little bit by trying to grind for 50 hearts here in the woods. See if I could go ahead and buy the holy water before leaving. But the RNG never really wanted to be that generous with me. Yeah, I'd have to get back up to 50 hearts, and we're at 8. In preparation for this project, I was looking over a 4-day speedrun guide. It seems to want you to grind up to 200 hearts just during the first day and night cycle, purely in the woods and the town itself once night falls, and I think my record was like 80. So, yeah, that wasn't gonna happen. We'll just use the mansion method. That was a 4-day speedrun guide, and we don't need to do it quite that fast. As long as we're done in 7 days, we're good. What it does make me wonder, though, is if speedrunners have a way of manipulating the RNG so that heart drops are more frequent. If there is such a thing, I have no idea how to do it. But we are at Berkeley Mansion. So yes, we need the white crystal to even get in here because of that platform. It only appears if you're equipped with the white crystal. The holy water, you don't really need it for this one. So we may as well actually finish this mansion and get Dracula's rib. It is, after all, probably the most useful Dracula part since it gives you the shield. Okay, yeah, I'll just get stuck in that floor, why not? The gargoyles are pretty good for grinding hearts. When they drop hearts, it's always a large heart, worth 8. Once you have the shield, it's even easier because all they can really do is launch fireballs at you, and the shield blocks those. Let's see, we still need 4 more hearts to get to 50 to be able to afford the oak steak. Which, of course, is gonna knock us down 50 hearts, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Main thing to remember here is where the fake floors are. Other than that, though, this mansion's pretty straightforward. Okay, so let's go get us an oak steak. Which took us down to 16 hearts. We're gonna have a lot of grinding to do. Because yeah, main goal is going to be to finish out this mansion and then grind to max hearts before we leave. So it's a bit of a process. Another fake floor there, the skeleton turning around will tell you about that. And now, It's time to possess that rib. Give! No reason not to go ahead and equip that. We don't need the white crystal to get back out of the mansion. And, well, we're not leaving just yet anyway. There's a few of the gargoyles here in this narrow hallway, and we have the shield now, so this is where we're going to be grinding for hearts. But we're only at 34 and we need 256. I'll spare you the details. Speed up! Well, there's our level up. So if I understand the experience system in this game correctly, what this means is, not only the mansion, but any rooms that we've been in previously, including the outside rooms leading up to this mansion, will no longer give us experience. Kind of a weird system, but it is what it is. Meanwhile, we still don't even have 100 hearts, so back at it. And there we go, 256. We're maxed on hearts again. So, let's get out of here. This is something we're going to have to do from time to time, that is, grinding hearts in mansions. After all, there are some key items we have to buy here and there. And in a time crunch, grinding for hearts outside just isn't going to work. So at this point, we need to make our way back to the first town. We need to go get the holy water. Be mindful of the ambush skeleton there. Hit it anyway, good job. At least I didn't get knocked back off screen. During the grind session, I did take a couple of unfortunate hits from the gargoyles. But no big deal. We're still alive and well, and that's what matters. Ideally, you want to get back to the first town before daybreak, but there's plenty of time. We're not even getting experience for this, so really there's no reason for me to be fighting all these enemies other than to just get them out of my way. But that is why we're not going to bother fighting with the zombies in town. There's really no point to it. Instead, we're just going to chill here in front of this door. So, hey, hope y'all had a good holiday season. I got some nice stuff. I finally got Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, so I'll get to enjoy that. Also been having a bit of a nostalgia trip because I got a set of DVDs of the old Ghostbusters animated series, It was one of my favorite Saturday morning cartoons growing up. Other than that, got some nice steampunk accessories that I like, a new hat, and a kind of clockwork key pendant. Got $20 eShop. I'm not quite sure what I want to use that on just yet. But yeah, all around got some great stuff, spent some great time with the family watching holiday specials. All in all, really good Christmas. Let me in! I have holy water to buy! I want to throw money at you! So that I can throw glass everywhere! So as soon as day breaks, get inside and buy the holy water. Go ahead and equip that. We're not going to bother with the church in this town, though. We are on a bit of a time crunch. At this point, we want to get back to the second town. We have a bit more time to do so. After the first day, the remaining days seem to be a bit longer. Also at this point, since we spent some money, we may as well pick up some hearts along the way. But still, your main focus should just be making your way to the second town. We have another important purchase to make there. So, right down this way. Since it's right on the way, let's heal up. There we go. And with that, we're going to go over this way. In this run, we're completely skipping the Thorn Whip to buy the Chain Whip. This, however, put us pretty low on hearts again. This is another point where I wanted to see if I could optimize the run a bit by just heading toward the west or toward the east, I mean, and heading for the third major town. However, going there immediately, I hit nightfall pretty much as soon as I entered the town, so that really didn't do me any good. Thus, we may as well take a more scenic route. You probably know where we're going with this. Yes, we're heading back to the first mansion. I don't know that this step is strictly necessary, but there's no real reason not to. We're gonna go ahead and grind for max hearts again. So, yeah. Once again, speed up. Okay, and we're maxed out again. A little bit sad that I took some hits there. Especially since now we're going to be on our way to the third town, and they don't have a church in that town. So we're just going to have to be a bit careful. So, time to head further east. From here, though, at the very least, we are going to be getting some experience. Small bits of it, but experience nonetheless. Just be wary of the spiders. We're also probably going to be hitting nightfall pretty soon. Yeah, there it is. But as long as we're here, may as well go get the Sacred Flame. I don't think it's strictly necessary for the run, but hey, it's a good thing to have. It is weird how inconsistent it is about that. Any of the sub-items like that, you possess. Any Dracula parts, you process. The spiders are a menace and I want them gone. I don't trust them at all. Especially since our next destination doesn't have a healing spot in it. And so here we are in town. Basically, we want to get to the upper level, because the most important thing to do here in town is exchange the white crystal for the blue one. And the guy that'll do that for us is all the way up in the upper left. But since we can get experience here, we may as well grind a bit. Yeah, really, this is the most troubling part of trying to get through this game quickly, is having to wait night cycles to be able to do anything in towns. Nice experience number. Still kind of wish it was a countdown to how much experience you still need to get to the next level. I feel like that would have been way more helpful. Sadly, all these hearts don't count for any money, but we are getting experience off of it, and that's good too. Okay. So let's get our blue crystal. Before we leave town, we're also going to stock up on laurels. Which, I believe that's right here. This essentially is preparation for later. We'll go ahead and buy 2 sets. That should max us out for now because we don't have the silk bag. Sadly, we're not going to be getting the silk bag on this run. So, yeah. That's all the purchasing we need to do here. We're not really going to be needing garlic for anything on this run. I never trust falling from this platform. I forget where the water is. I would have been safe. Blind falls just don't make me feel good. What can I say? From here, though, we're headed toward the second mansion. And that is right down this way. I looked at the wrong number there. 105 experience. No idea how far away I am from the next level. But let's be on our way. Into the second mansion. So this place isn't too terribly bad. It's mainly just remembering your way through it. So much of this mansion is strictly unnecessary. Let's buy our oak steak. We're at 150 hearts, so the grinding won't be so terribly bad this time. Which is a good thing, because I don't think this mansion has anything that drops large hearts. I guess I was further away from the level up than I thought. But, you know, we'll get it sooner or later. It is kind of a nice bit of attention to detail that since we're supposedly underneath a lake, they show the water up there. And we possess the heart. So that time to find a good grinding spot and go through a little less than 100 hearts. So, speeding up. And there we go, we're maxed out again. So, time to get out of the mansion. Overall, not so bad so far. And so there we go, we're on the way out. For the sake of my own sanity, I am going to give myself a checkpoint here, so be right back.